Hello and welcome to Normal Game Couch. Today we are playing a series of games for our Hamster Cage series. These games were selected um, because they appeared as ports on the NES, and I'm playing a Nintendo-themed Hamster Cage today in honor of Satoru Iwata, who passed away on the 11th. He was the sitting president of Nintendo at the time of his passing, and he also co-produced my favorite game of all time, Earthbound. So is quite a loss for the industry, um, quite a loss for Earthbound fans, and just in general, he really presented himself as a stand-up individual, the friendly face of the company. It's my understanding that Shigeru Miyamoto is now kind of acting as interim president of Nintendo. And as great as Shigeru Miyamoto is, he's got some big shoes to fill because he's never been a president before. So my heart goes out to friends and family of Satoru Iwata. They'll never see this, but it means something for me to be able to say that. So thanks, Satoru Iwata, for all you've done for the industry. And without further ado, we will begin our Nintendo-themed Hamster Cage. So these are all games that I played growing up. We're starting with Rygar. We're going to move into Gradius, City Connection, and Double Dragon, and we are literally playing now. I didn't know we were starting in round 19 here. Continue. Kind of got to remember the controls again. I forgot them. It's been a while. Jeez. Oh my god. Now on the NES, this is a very different game. I'm just gonna jump over these dudes. No need to belabor this anymore. No! Jeez. Spawned on top of me. This is a problem with starting on round 19. We haven't warmed up yet. And we'll see what we can't do here. There we go. I believe it caps off... Well, it caps off at like 25 or 26 or something. But the ability to continue caps off at 22, I believe. So the first game over after round 22 will be starting at the beginning. Now I've streamed this game a lot. Like I feel like this is probably one of the games that I've done maybe too much. Like I'm kind of okay with that because I like it. And you always hear people say stream what you like. Well, that's what I'm doing. Jeez. Come on, give me a break here. My god. Yeah, this is definitely one of the later levels, that's for sure. Credit feed a bit. Not that it really matters all that much. If I can continue, I'd probably be better off to start at an earlier level anyway. Oh my god, you guys. But the Rygar on the NES was a bit more of a kind of like a straight up kind of adventure game. So it's a lot different than this. This is really just the side scroller. But on the NES, it was like it had these elements to it as well, but it had completely new sections, top-down sections. Almost kind of like a Kid Nicky kind of thing. Was that it? Kid Nicky? Was that the... Is that the one I'm thinking of? I knew something was jumping out of that. Oh my god, I'm being chased. So once I die, once I get a continue in the next level there, we'll have to go back to round 1, which is probably for the best. Oh, come on! That totally, like, connected with the bottom of my sprite. That should have been a jump on. And normally when I do the hamster cage, I use a timer to kind of make the 4 parts around the same length, but crap. But I forgot to set my timer, but it's no big deal. I got a clock right in front of my face anyway, so no problem. I want all the things. I had some guests over. Mrs. Elfman, Two-Headed Boy, and some guy. Interestingly enough, we actually had a Robot Jocks viewing party. That's a movie from 1989. It's kind of like a cheesy but good special effects giant robot combat movie. And yeah, we had a viewing party for that, which is kind of an odd thing. I guess you can just leave it to me. I'm the guy that throws a viewing party for Robot Jocks. That's J-O-X, if you want to look it up. It's a great movie. This is set to be a very nostalgic stream, so I guess I can connect Robot Jocks to that as well, because that's one that I rented back in the day at my local movie theater a lot. That and Zombie-thon, dude. I had a friend back in the day, Jay. Me and Jay always used to watch Zombie-thon. Basically, it was like a collection of like the goriest clips from zombie movies, and of course the eyeball thing from Zombie 2 was in there, as well as the shark fight, the famous zombie shark fight. It's not a zombie shark; it's a zombie that fights a shark. Although a zombie shark sounds pretty cool too. Alright, so yeah, that's the end. That's where we gotta start at the beginning now. The produces. Alright, let's see. I like this music here. N G C. By the way, NGC kind of doesn't... It stands for Nintendo's Golden Child. I just wanted to put that out there. That's actually what I was going with at the beginning. But when I started the stream, I had to come up with something that worked with those letters. So there's your bit of normal Game Couch trivia for you. Nintendo's Golden Child. So I came up with normal Game Couch. I thought it was... It kind of rolled off the tongue. It had a certain je ne sais quoi to it. Yeah, wouldn't you know it, man? It really worked out. I mean, that title has kind of become like a pretty big part of my life as it pertains to gaming. So, yeah, normal Game Couch, man. It's kind of ubiquitous now. I mean, at least to me it is. From my perspective, it's ubiquitous. Although, we'll never forget Nintendo's Golden Child. Not that I'm trying to pat myself on the back or anything. I like the sprite for Rygar here. Very King's Questian. which I also like. King's Quest IV, man, that was my favorite King's Quest. The Perils of Rosella. I remember playing that with my mom all the time, and there was one part that always used to frustrate both of us so much, was getting up the spiral staircase in the haunted house there. I played through that recently, not on the stream or anything, you know, on my own at my leisure, and man, I had a great time. That's a great game, King's Quest IV, yo. If you've never played it, check it out. I think it's the best one. King's Quest IV is fantastic. Roberta Williams, man. Roberta Williams must have been my first, like, favorite game designer. You know what I mean? Like, I never really, as a kid, you don't really notice, like, those things, or who produced that game, you know, who directed that game. Like, you didn't really notice that as a kid so much. But I did happen to notice that all the King's Quest games said Roberta Williams on the top of the box. So that's really the first game designer that I ever really, you know, ascribed to know about. And I wouldn't have it any other way, man. You know, she directed some great games. King's Quest IV will always have a special place in my heart. And playing that with my mother is one of my fondest gaming memories. And it kind of saddens me a little bit to see the direction that King's Quest has taken. The new King's Quest game by The Odd Gentleman does not seem like King's Quest to me. I could be wrong. I mean, you know, I'm willing to be proven wrong. Ah! Oh, I had a good life going, too. That was a good streak I had going. Messed it up by jumping into the fray. Oh my god. Barely escaped with my life on that one. How do I handle this now? Ah! Ah! That blue guy. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I spent like 5 minutes talking about King's Quest on a Rygar stream. Alright. Blue monkeys. It's gonna be a sad day when Shigeru Miyamoto goes. You know? That's gonna be a sad day, dude. Well, we'll be doing another one of these when that happens. You know what I mean? Like, we'll be doing another one. Alright. Man, they keep coming back. Repulse bonus. Been getting into this genre of music lately called outrun. Kind of like Kavinsky-esque. Well, I was ducking. Picture like Kavinsky or like the Drive soundtrack, you know what I mean? Like as a whole. That's your outrun there. Ah! Jeez. Oh yeah, by the way, I should point out, this is the first stream since I switched from Reddit to Vote. So, I'm not going to go into the details of that on the stream. You know, there's a time and a place. You know, this isn't the place. But we'll just say that I think I'm going to be happier on Vote. So, links to my my subverse below on the page there, and yeah, check it out. I also moderate the Atari subverse and the obscure gaming subverse. So yeah, check that out, man. Ah. Jeez. This is where it starts to get Nintendo hard, you know what I'm saying? Look at that mountain in the background. I don't believe I've ever noticed that before. It's got like a face on it. Oh. Did I get a high score or something? What's even happening? Alright. I think I got a high score. Which is weird. I guess I bested myself. I wasn't even really trying. I was like half focusing on it, but I guess I did well. Aw, invincible! What now, yo? I hate that it keeps counting down while we're doing this okay, it stopped. Do I get to keep it? Please tell me I get to keep it. I can never remember if I get to keep it. It's counting down. Yeah, I get to keep it. Awesome. Yo, what's up? Running all these fools over, man. That was pretty good. Ah. Yeah, killed the blue guy. That should be a trophy. That guy's kind of hard to kill, man. He's kind of hard to kill, so yeah, that should be a trophy, totally. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, man. Whoa. I want to get all the stuff. No, you don't. Oh, God, I saw it coming a mile away. I didn't react quick enough for some reason. It's chameleon. And chameleon. I probably don't even have to kill these dudes, but, like, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't not do it. God, I miss him every time. Do. This game has good music. Come on, send him down. There you go. Send him down. I remember playing this game upside down for my Australia Day event. Man, that was crazy. You know, the weird thing is, you actually kind of start to get used to it after a while. I wouldn't say it becomes easy. Wah! But you do start to get used to it after a while. That was fun, dude. See, I mean, that's what I try to do, man. I try to bring something different to the stream. I mean, not only am I playing Rygar, which, like, no one else is playing, but I'm playing it in a way that no one else is playing it. You know what I'm saying? I bring something different to the stream, you know? Yeah. You know? You gotta have your shtick. I try my best. Yeah. I think my overarching shtick is obscure games. I had a guy on Reddit tell me that it was all a put on. Like I was just trying to put on like a obscure games face or like a facade, that I wasn't really into this stuff like I claimed to be, and that it was all just a put on. Dude, man, you don't even know, man. It's not a put on. Like, I'm legitimately into this stuff. If I wasn't streaming this right now, I'd be playing it anyway. I'd probably be playing the NES version on my Retron 5, you know what I'm saying? So it's not a put on, dude. I'm really legitimately into this stuff. Oh, come on, look at that. A chameleon got me. Why would that even be like a put on? Why would that even be something that isn't real? I don't understand. Oh, I can't jump on those dudes? That's BS. What? Like, how is that something I could fool somebody with? I'm gonna make them think I like Rygar, but I actually hate it. Haha, that'll show them. Like, why would I do that? Reddit, dude. Oh, I keep hitting the credit feed button on accident. Ah! What the? Ah. Too many dudes. Yeah, but anyway, Mrs. Elfman, Two-Headed Boy, and some guy. God, are you kidding me? They were over here. They actually left about 15 minutes before the stream because Two-Headed Boy was feeling under the weather. So we were gonna do Retro City Rampage with the NES color palette. As kind of a tribute to Nintendo, but you know, it kind of worked out better, I think, this way, because this is more of a real tribute than playing some unrelated game. You know what I mean? These are actually games that appeared on the NES, and I know that Satoru Iwata had nothing to do with these games. I know that. That's not lost on me. But he presided over the company that did. He presided over the company that published them. Not developed them, I'm aware of that. I know the difference between a publisher and a developer. But he presided over the company that you know, manufactured the console that these games were on. So that's kind of the thought process of the tribute. Some people might say that's reaching. I don't care. It felt right, so... Man, I had a good volley going with that guy for a little while. Ah. Ah. Round 13. Too easy. I gotta get Brutal Snake out here, man. He did some British plays with me back in the day. Not even really the day, but like a year and a half ago. Like, is that back in the day? Like, is that long enough ago to be back in the day? We're going to go ahead and call that Rygar. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with Gradius, followed by City Connection, followed by Double Dragon. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit.